Hey everybody, my name is Jay Long and I am starting a new adventure today and I've decided to invite you along. So are you ready for an adventure? Of course you don't know if you're ready for an adventure, you don't know what it is yet. So before you answer that question, here's what it's all about. There it is. The adventure starts with what's inside that box. And don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with one of those unboxing videos. If you want to see an unboxing, you can find those elsewhere. But I do want to show you what the adventure contains. First of all, there's this. We'll do that later. But the important part is what's inside here. So let's check it out. Come on, get out of there. All right, we're getting closer, guys. Are you excited? You know what it is yet? Oh my God. It's another box. Hold on right there. Got rid of the bigger box. It was too heavy to try to do one-handed. But now let's see what's inside this other box. It says, do not open. But I'm gonna open it anyway. Here we go. Now we can do this. I know it's not as graceful as some people might make this out to be, but here it is. It is a landing pad, you can see by that picture, for some other accessories. Talk about all those in a minute. But it's a landing pad for more stuff for a drone. Hold on. This box was inside of this box, which was inside of that box. But this is where the good stuff is. It's the DJI Mavic Air Fly More Combo. And that is what this adventure is all about. So what am I talking about when I talk about adventure? So I started thinking about getting a drone a while back, and the main reason I wanted to get one was because I have a hunting property up in Oklahoma. I live in northern Texas, and this hunting property, I would like, the whole idea was to get a drone so I could do some surveying of the property just to see how things are from the air. So, you know, as you know, things look differently from the air, and be able to track what's going on with it from a different perspective. And that's really what got me thinking about it. But I did some research on YouTube, you know, where you go to do research, as everybody does, and just started looking around and trying to figure out which was the right drone to get, primarily for photography. I'm not really going to be doing a lot of you know, just fun flying stuff. It's primarily related to photography and, like I said, surveying that property. And I started looking around YouTube and started looking at some of the drone videos out there. And two of the channels that I ended up watching a lot of were Ken Heron's channel, which, you know, if you really like goofy comedy, his channel is really entertaining, and Ready Set Drones. Those two channels really got me going on some, first of all, basics of what drones to get and some ideas to, you know, different types of drones. But with Ken's channel, it really got me thinking about what I could possibly do with this drone. And I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. It might end up being nothing other than surveying my property up in Oklahoma. But it might also be doing some cinematic photography stuff out there. Maybe even get my commercial pilot license, the 107, and doing some for pay stuff. I don't know. But you're going to be along with me on this adventure. The first few steps are opening this thing up, and like with every other electronics, charging the batteries. But before I do that, let's go ahead and see what all the accessories were in that pack that I got. Okay, this is what it came with. There's the drone itself. I went with the red one because I was thinking I'd like to have some high contrast color so as it's in the sky I can see it better. If God forbid I end up dropping it out of the sky somewhere, I might be able to find it better than if it were dark. White probably would have been a good choice too, but I thought white would blend into the clouds. So there's that. 2 spare batteries, plus the one that's on board already, the controller, tons of manuals for light reading and learning other languages, the helipad, landing pad, the shrouds for covering the rotors, some cleaning stuff, so lens cleaning brush and some bulb puffer to get some air on there, a shroud for the camera for sun flares. There's a signal booster, landing pad or landing gear extenders, a micro SD card, and I bought a spare card. And this is what was in that other package, that envelope that was on top, were these ND filters. And everything that I've seen online says that you really need to get a set of, ND stands for neutral density, but filters, they're like sunglasses for your camera so that you don't have washed out videos. Then there's the charger and all the other stuff that comes along with it, the case that came with it, and then this additional case that's a little bit more protection. It's got a little bit harder, and everything fits all into one there, so you can see the drone would go in here along with all the other stuff. So that's it. All right, so that's what I'm starting with. So like I said, next steps, I got to charge up those batteries, get everything set up on my phone for the controller, and connect to all the stuff that DJI downloads, all that stuff that everybody has already talked about. I'm not going to bore you with all that stuff. But I will take you out on some of my first flights and let you see how things go from just learning how to get it up in the air. I'm going to practice some flying without the GPS mode just to get used to it, just in case something happens. I might want to have that skill to back up my technology. So I'm going to practice some of that, learn how to fly forward and all the things that go along with that. And I'll bring you along. So welcome aboard, and together hopefully we'll make an entertaining channel. And thank you. This is Jay Long, and we will see you next time. Okay, everyone, I'm going to end the video here. Be sure that you tune in for my next video. I'm going to show you my maiden flight. I'm sure it's going to be pretty short because, we're all still learning here, but I guarantee we will get off the ground. Before I leave you, though, I have a small gift right after this audio clip for Ken Herron. That is, if he ever gets a chance to see this video, and I hope he does. Thanks again, everyone, and let me know what you think about the video in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. And speaking of Ken Herron, here's one for you, buddy. Here it goes. Oh, yeah. So satisfying. Just one of many. But that one's for you, Ken.